welcome to Thompson's Cabin Adventures. I'm Thompson, and in this week's episode, take a quick trip and I'm gonna knock your socks off. So let's get going. Okay, so behind me is a lake called Pavilion Lake. Clearest lakes in British Columbia. There's another special thing about this lake. One of the only few lakes in the world that has freshwater coral. It's pretty amazing. Let's jump down there and have a look. So the lake is about 120 feet deep approximately. Well, there's more beautiful things to see, so we're gonna hit the road. Next stop, Lillooet. Interesting. So let me tell you one thing about Lillooet. It's one of the hottest places in British Columbia. You're down in a valley. It's the driest heat you'll ever feel. They break records here all the time. But let's have a look at the mighty Fraser River. All right, let's hit the road. We're gonna start heading towards Pemberton, but the fun ends in Pemberton. And then the real fun starts because we start heading south and it's all dirt. We're gonna be digging deep. So hold on, it's gonna get exciting. We just left Pemberton and we're at a gas station right now. We just filled up because we need every drop we can get. Head back down this road for about 6 kilometers and then we hit dirt. We have to go about 23 kilometers tonight to the lake where we're camping. And it's been a long day. I just clocked 400 kilometers. Starting to get a little sore. This is the longest ride I've had in probably 15 years. So I'm ready to get camping and get to that lake. We'll see you there. Oh, good morning. That wasn't really the best sleep I've ever had, but let's go get coffee. We just finished up some coffee and it's time to get the tents down and pack up the bikes. Now the next leg of this trip is a little bit tricky. We have to go about 4 kilometers down the logging road and there's road construction and it is completely shut down. They open up 3 times a day, 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So we're gonna make the 12 o'clock and then we have 70 kilometers to go today. And I'm gonna give you a little spoiler alert. We're heading for some very spectacular hot springs. We're gonna pack up and we'll see you there. Okay guys, we're at a destination and this is one of the main reasons I did this trip. We're gonna head up in behind me here and we're gonna have a look at some stuff and I'm gonna explain to you what it's all about. This is a 30-year kind of reunion, we'll call it. So let's head up and check this out. I'm going to jump in here for a quick second and explain to you what's going on. We're going into a facility and I had no idea anybody would be there. I didn't think that was the case, but there's a person living there and he's agreed for us to let us walk around and do some videoing. Out of respect, I'm not going to give the names of the areas, his name, or anything else. I just want you guys to have a look around. This was over 33 years ago when I was there. And I really appreciate the gentleman letting us in and doing this. Right after we leave here, we're heading to those hot springs. And you don't want to miss that because they are absolutely spectacular. So let's get going.
Maintenance crap, yeah, that's the other thing now. Probably trying to drag the job out over the year. I think it is. Keep it a bit discreet.
I will. I won't put locations in.
You know. So, yeah, did you ever meet Sheila?
Oh. It's the old bunkhouse. Now up here, guys, I'm going to show you something that's pretty cool. This used to be the old bridge. That one up here. And this is the whole reason I wanted to show you the size of that cedar tree. Whew. I can't believe that's still here. Holy cow. Okay guys, this is the whole reason I wanted to come here. This shed. This was back in 1993. I was here and I maintained this turbine. It was a turbine that ran all the power for this whole camp. Remember how much would be left of it, but now I remember the door was on this side. Oh, gee, big hole. There. Holy cow. Oh, it's locked. Shoot. You can't really see too much in there, guys, but shoot. This was pretty awesome. But looks like everything's gone. So the guy is taking care of the place now. He said they took everything out of here, like all the gauges and stuff. So a little bit of history here. There used to be, so this creek would go all the way up to that top of that hill, a pipe down here, come in here and run this turbine. It's too bad we can't get in. There's not much to see. And you can see the electrical panels back there and all the wiring and stuff. This is some history here, guys, and this really intrigues me. This whole camp, back in the day, like way 30 years ago, this little thing on a 3 or 4 inch pipe, I think it was a 3-inch pipe, ran that whole camp on power. That's amazing. I can't believe it's still here. This is about the best looking building on this property. So this is an old gold mine. And apparently I just found out we passed one of their newer mines up here to see if that light was going out, because that would be the first indication. If that started blinking, I'd have to climb up that hill and unplug the pipe. That's what would happen. Just because as long as there's water going into it, no big deal. There was lots of power. Look at that, guys. There is some serious history. Size of this cedar tree. It goes up and splits into two. Holy cow. So let's go over and I'll show you some of the buildings. And the old owner, he used to like all these Range Rovers. Man, he's got a collection here of 10 times more than when I was here 30 years ago. This is so awesome to see all this stuff. Look at all the old cars, eh? All the old Jeeps and Range Rovers. And the old truck. Pretty cool stuff. And what a walk down memory lane, eh? Unbelievable. I remember it like it was yesterday. But there's a few years in between us now. Old boom truck, Metals Research. That's right. That was the name of the company, Metals Research. That's what I worked for. There's an old part of a wash plant or something.
Yeah, some conveyor system.
Conveyor system. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy cow.
Made it to our destination and we are settling in for the evening. We are at Lillooet Hot Springs. This is not some concrete jungle. These are natural springs right out of the river. We're gonna get ourselves set up here. I'll show you around and then we're gonna head down and soak in these tubs. All right guys, let's head for the hot tubs. You can really smell the sulfur and that's the natural hot spring. Oh, right, holy moly. What do we got going on here? This is crazy. Huh. That's insane. All right, let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh, some people down there. Train station. Interesting. Can't wait to get in. I need some ice cold refreshments. So, watch this. I just built this. Natural cooler. Beautiful, eh? All right. Oh, holy moly. Whew. That is warm. Holy Moses. Coming out of the rock. Unbelievable. It's got to be about 104. Just perfect. Time for a little break, so let's have a walk around. So this pool here, I've got it estimated at about 104 to 106, and they say every pool you go up is hotter. So let's test their theory out. Let's put our foot in here. Oh yeah, this is definitely hotter. Holy cow, like whew. So apparently there's a pool up there that's 130. And I can see it. Oh! Oh my goodness! Nope, 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 nope. Out of there. Holy! Oh man, my feet are burning. That's hot. Oh yeah, that's 110 plus. That's the one that we were just in. At least 110. Oh, that's pretty cool. The dream catcher with the wood and the rocks and the egg corn. Oh yeah, here's the hot pool. Oh yeah. Let's just put our hand in. Hot. I'm not even gonna walk. This must be the pool that is 100 and whatever, 130. Oh, it's hot. Mother Nature sure knows how to. Unbelievable, eh? Unbelievable. Wow, awesome. Absolutely stunning. Oh guys, I'm gonna go down there, relax, and we'll catch you in a bit. That's cold. Time to make the trek up these crazy steps. Oh. Let's go have some dinner. I am starving. Okay, well, mosquitoes are out a little bit, not too bad, but pre-cooked noodles and moose meat. Delicious. All right, guys, we're gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, we're all packed up, ready to go. We'll see you at the bottom of Harrison Lake. We're dropping down the hills now, and right in front of us is Harrison Lake. So we're just gonna keep going and see if we can find a good place to camp, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, well, we just stopped. We had a late lunch, early dinner at the Sasquatch Inn. We just looked at the weather, so we're going to keep trucking and head over towards Hope. We know a spot where we want to camp. This way tomorrow we can maybe see a few other things and then head towards home because there's a major rainstorm coming. We don't want to get caught in the rainstorm. Big rain's coming, so we're going to get over towards Hope and find that spot. We'll see you on the road. Okay, well, this is home for tonight, but it comes with a view. Look at that view. All right, well, we're all set up. We're pretty much ready for the evening. It's a beautiful night. The sun is gonna start going over the mountains, and I mean, look at that view. So that's the Fraser River behind me. We're basically we're in the Fraser Canyon. Hope is back that way, about 21 kilometers. We're in a community called Yale. And tomorrow we're gonna head north up through the Fraser Canyon. Spectacular ride. And along the way, there's gonna be some spots that I wanna show you. Hopefully the rain holds out. Anyway, we're gonna sit around tonight, just enjoy the last night. And I mean, that pretty much says it all, doesn't it? Look at that view. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for me tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, well, we're all packed up. The rain's coming, so we're getting out of here, but we're gonna make one stop before we head home, and we'll see you there. I parked up there, and we're walking down the old road to a bridge that used to be the main highway. It's called the Alexandria Bridge. Let's check it out. Pretty amazing, the arches, a lot of concrete. This thing's in pretty good shape. Oh, I'm assuming this was a one-way bridge. Don't imagine you're getting two cars across here at the same time. And if you were, you're probably losing your mirror. So. I really appreciate you coming along on this adventure. It was definitely a first for me, trying to record all this on a motorcycle. It proved to be challenging, but we made it, and we saw some pretty cool things. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. I just got notified it started to rain in Kamloops, so it's gonna be a wet one.